Walaikum salam, Naeem. Is it Naeem? Yeah, man. I think yesterday you were the first one as well. I know I'm running a bit late today again. So what's going on? Thank you, man. That's what we like, man. Alaikum salam. That's a long time, man. Asif, I hope you like the stream as well. Double like the stream. Actually, you can't, innit? Maskeen. Alaikum salam, Marcia. Ahlan wa sahlan. Alaikum salam, Iram. Alaikum salam, Habibi. Everyone is back. You going to scream at corner? Come on, bro. Where else am I gonna go? I have a choice. Oh, alaikum salam, knowledge of ease, man. Akhi, are you coming today? Yes. No, alhamdulillah, bro. Hold on. Is hopefully everyone like the stream. Guys, hit the like as well, please. Much appreciated. Why would I do cover? Bro, don't bring that name up, man. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear anything negative in it. Loud and negative stuff. I'm trying to have a good day. Don't bring any names, man. Thank you, bro. Man said, I can't believe that. I can't believe you just said that. It's sunny today as well. Middle walking. Yeah, it's middle of the road. Yeah. Don't worry, it's not a busy road. Alaikum salam, everyone. Beautiful day. Yeah, it is. I think the weather's gonna get better the next couple of days. The heat is coming back in it as well. I think it's gonna be the last heat. That means we're gonna get back to winter. Akhi, the road looks familiar. Obviously, come on. I'm trying to steal your location, knowledge of these, isn't it? Actually, it was my location first. I didn't steal your location, did I? I'm the one who discovered this road location shortcut. My friend told me this way, innit? This shortcut. Guys, one second. All right, let's get it. You never talk alone. Actually, I am. I'll try. Thank you. I do walk alone. That's why I don't support Liverpool. Guys, what's the... yeah, Jazakallah khair. Knowledge of V's. Make sure you guys please subscribe to Knowledge of V's as well. Brother, the Akhi is trying to build up his platform as well. If you can support him as well. Knowledgeable V's. Much appreciate. Let's get him 2K inshallah. Yeah. Right. Asif, that is a good point. Allah is with me. Right, 100%. Alaikum salam, Ray. Welcome back, man. Taxi! I guess the taxi doesn't want to take me. I don't... It's probably going to charge me like what, £20? 5-minute location. £20. Yeah, definitely. I'm not far from Speaker School, so I'm just taking a shortcut right now. So yeah, I'm just around the area. I would say Edge Road, innit? The back of Edge Road. Other side. If you guys, if you know where Edge Road is. Yeah, just taking a bit shortcut. Pigeon soup, what the hell? Walk, you might lose £20. Yeah, you're right, you know. Wa alaikum salam. Yes, my bro. Hashim Mashai. What? يمتي توصل الكربلاء. Wow. Can someone translate that? Fatima. English please. Oh, is that right? Do you want to send me back meals? Yeah, Asif. They have the best shawarma in it. But I don't really. No, I'm not a big fan of shawarma. Not really. Honestly. I thought I had Karbala, yeah. When I was reading Arabic. Something about. Wa alaikum salam, Rafi, the hyperbole. Right. Love, man. from Bangladesh. Balasuni. Balani? Yeah, that's all I know. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, even me as well. Lamdon is alright. Yeah. Inshallah. Make sure before you come da'i, you obviously have to study the deen first and focus on the Quran and learn the Tawheed first, obviously, foremost. Yeah, don't rush to give dawah, obviously, especially I don't know how old you are. If you're a young person, just the best thing to do is study your deen. Don't even focus about that. Inshallah, in the future, if you want to become da'i, that's, yeah. But make sure you get knowledge first. You need ilm. If you don't have ilm, you can't give dawah. And I noticed a lot of brothers, they actually know the Bible more than the, subhanAllah, Islam, the religion of the deen. And I'm shocked. Obviously, I'm not gonna say names in it, but I advise them, listen, you need to study your deen first and foremost. Right. No, هذا YouTube. No, Instagram. You haven't. What? Asif, are you? Wow, is that the message? Are you talking to someone else or me? I'm a bit confused. Alright, let's get it. Let's go this way. That's good, mashallah. That's good. Alhamdulillah, that's good. Keep learning, bro. I remember concentrating the Tawheed. And the Quran and the Hadith. Step by step. Then inshallah in the future you can become da'i. Which country is this? This country هذا بيت بلد في البريطاني. تعرف بريطان؟ هذا في لندن، في مدينة لندن في بريطان. Bangers fireworks. فاطمة فهمتي أو Alright, we're nearly there, guys. Nearly there. London start. Now, the reason why it's quite far is because I'm walking in it. If I was to take a bus, it's like 5 minutes from where I was. I came from the mosque, innit? So it's like 25 minutes from my house, anyway. It's not really that far from me. I can literally just walk. It's gonna take me 1 hour then walking. It's Sunday, innit, bro? You know how it is London, innit? Sunday's quiet day. Everyone's relaxing. If any Muslim doesn't like UK, then leave, go make life in Arab country. Right. You think every Muslim is from Arab country? Bloody ignorant. Bloody. Oh, mashallah. Bala Sunni. Hey man, trying to run me over, son? Yeah, Bala Sunni. Balani. ترجم الحراءة هناك الحراءة.
يلا خلي التلفون يلا.
Alaikum salam, no name. Welcome back. ترجع. كم ترجع الحرارة هناك. Guys, we're here. Alaikum salam, B. Just one letter, yeah? B. I'm guessing your name starts with B, innit? You too, bro. Really? What, a posted prophet? That. Yeah. Okay. Double the like, man. Come on, 100 people as well. Yalla, habibi. Habibi, yalla. Who's at Speaker's Corner right now? I wouldn't know what, because I'm not there yet. So I should be there in probably 4 minutes, inshallah. It's right there. And you guys. Yeah, people think I can see the future or something. Like, how am I know? How am I supposed to know? I don't know, brother. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna find out. Yalla. Sheikh Muhammad, salam alaikum. Yeah. Wa alaikum salam, Muhammad. Oh, my ears are gone. I can't wait. أخي أو
أم آتيناه كتابا
أول تزيد ذلك ما شاء الله وصل كده إيه
يعد الظالمون بعضهم بعضا إلا غرورا إن الله
بتسي ما شاء الله أصيل يلا سالك تكيبه
تزولا ولئن زالتا إن أمسكهما من أحد من بعده.
Have you noticed when the Quran came, I think 40 people left. Wow, that's shocking. It's like now they came back when I left. Come on, man. You can't even listen to the Quran for, what, a minute or two? Subhanallah. It's like 100 people watching when I went next to the Quran, just literally everyone disappeared. You gotta do better, man. I know, maybe probably non-Muslims in it, but yeah. Yeah, subhanallah. How do you not listen to the Quran? Maybe, yeah. Oh, is it lagging? Yeah, Mark. Alright, let's listen to the Quran now. 2 minutes.
وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسخه النهار.
Alright, free zone. Are we still lagging? Yeah. Are we still lagging? Oh, is it better now? No, I'm alright. Thank you. Thank you. Alhamdulillah. Okay guys, let's hit the like inshallah. So you guys can do that. Right. Trying to find. Walaikum salam, Kof F. How's it going, bro? Asif, are you being sarcastic or was it? Be honest. Showdown begins. Inshallah. Try and find Shamsi. I don't think I've seen Shamsi for a month now. Unfortunately, everyone's been asking me, but sadly I can't find him.
like your outfit, man. You're looking good.
Sorry?
You're looking good.
Thank you, brother.
Give me
Thank you.
fist bump. There you go.
Yeah, man, thank you. Yeah, big up, man. It's Jewish guy, innit? It's giving me fist. Yeah, I mean, let's custard behave yourself, man. Come on, man. Let's not do that. You want. Let's not insult each other, no. It's not good. Akhi, Allah. Alaikum salam. Long time no seen, brother. Abdurrahman. Which Abdurrahman is this? Shall I talk to them? Yeah, he saw my thawb, innit? He's like, Alaikum salam, Ahmed. Come on. No salam? Yeah, that's right. Oh, no name. Wait, your sister, innit? I called you brother early. I think your sister. From. I remember last time you told me your sister. Innit? Where's brother Lemine? Let's go find him. He usually comes late though. I don't think it's here.
How many?
Oh, alaikum salam, Amir. You're from Tax? Oh yes, I remember you, yeah. You're right, how you doing, bro? How's it going? It's your apostate prophet. Where? Inside in there? Oh. The grifter is back. The American grifter. Sorry, mate. Fuck boy. I guess the money's running out or something. I don't know. He's trying to grift.
Okay, so there are some modifications actually this theory. There was a great rise of the human mind and the arrogance of man himself, who acts as if he can figure everything out, when for thousands of years what was happening of the world, of what's outside the world, of what's underneath the waters, and so on. I think the whole idea that you should assess these religious beliefs and religious statements and doctrines with empirical evidence, which is not what empirical evidence was actually developed. I think that's a ridiculous idea. It is a very useless idea. It is an idea of arrogance, of narcissism that is very popular in today's time. And that also, by the way, I want to point out, I spent lots of time in skepticism, in free thinking, in trying to figure out what is most definitely true, what I know to be most definitely true. It also leads to a very, very empty and dark world where people are left with very shallow lives and the pursuit of happiness at the expense of meaning and a complete lack of togetherness, a complete lack.
Alright, sorry bro. So guys, that is the grifter apostate prophet. You know, the online show. He showed himself on public place. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. Hopefully today he's gonna get schooled, innit? Inshallah. Hopefully today he's gonna get schooled. Hopefully. Yeah, apostate prophet. I mean, why is he calling himself a prophet? He's not. Apostate foot grifter, more like. Make a dua, inshallah. I mean. Alright, today's gonna be a good day for. Let's go, inshallah. So, Alec, okay. Hold this for me. Shh. Stop talking. Hold this. You always talk a lot, man. Your job is to film, Alec. Okay.
Subhanallah.
Your job is to.
First time, he's live in first time.
Look, he running away from his life. Read what they're saying, make dua for, sorry, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala turn off the the war in Palestine. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all the Muslims in Palestine and in all the world.
There are haters, many haters. From haters.
And maybe that one, how are they always this Muslim? No, maybe it's you. That's why you see everything is like you. Okay, hold it. Alhamdulillah, all the time. Hospital is full for Muslim. Wherever you go, they are full of Muslim. Helping. Oh, Hamza come. Hamza Din. Hamza Din is there.
So he won't take.
Yeah.
Come on, he's giving. Reminder. Give some reminder, Islamic reminder. Dawah, why dawah is important. Just life. You are on life. Yeah. Reminder why you Muslims should do dawah.
Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. We are here today, Sunday, in the Hyde Park speaker corner. Alhamdulillah, many Muslim brothers are here actually to follow the Quranic verse. Allah says in the Quran that you are the best nation produced for mankind. You enjoin people for the good and forbid from the bad. And by this verse, Muslims should do the dawah with our non-Muslim brothers, non-believers brothers, to bring them in the truth, to be united under the one God, oneness of God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah make our effort successful. Amen. Yeah, I did one.
Finish?
Finish already?
Show me this was 100-year-old. This was written. That's why I think
Assalamu alaikum Muslim. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide non-Muslim. I want to share with you this. It's a weak history, but is important that Bani Israel in a certain time they were asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for rain and was no rain. When Musa alayhi salam he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for rain, he told him that within you there is a one disbeliever. When Musa and his people they start to look for this disbeliever, then the rain fall. Musa asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he told him that, oh Allah, you told me there is a disbeliever within us. He told him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered him, I protect him when he was disbeliever, now expose him when he is believer. This is my paraphrasing. And what I want to tell you, Muslim, each one he should look on himself. Maybe I'm the responsible why the Ummah is in this problem. Please, each one, make a dua and turn back as much as you can to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It's just like we'll finish it.
Say something. You are on live.
No, I'm gonna.
How you doing on?
Alhamdulillah. Shukran.
It's needed, man, in this weather.
That's enough.
It's possible for?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah,
Ice
this,
as well?
yeah, this please. Jazakallah khair.
I doesn't mean not. I already know it's good with my point. You know it's good. I'm using your parameter now. So what does that mean?
The Holocaust was wrong. 6 million or whatever it is, but right now you need to see. The same thing is happening. What Hitler is
كمان أصلا ألو كيف خبر you too inshallah. How you doing? Good to see you.
Brother is nice. When you say uncle, it refers to me that I'm older than you. I'm older than you.
You got to answer on this one. You've got to be around the uncle's age.
Uncle can be at any age.
It can be.
Uncle can be at the age of 2.
True. Agreed.
Yeah.
But brother is good.
Brother is better. Yes.
I can't say brother. The way I've been brought, I can't say it.
There's no such word.
I know.
All right, but sorry guys. I had to set up my little tripod. I think I'm ready now. Sorry guys. What's going on? What you guys been saying?
To the Father to make them one.
Hopefully the.
John 17. In John 17, we are one with Christ. Yes.
Jazakallah khair, akhi. Brother.
Read the Quran, read the Bible.
Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. I know about that. What hard to understand about that?
You talk only yourself.
Jesus said, I am the truth. There is no other. God bless you, my friend. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue.
You are not taking my word. You didn't give me the chance to talk and you're running away.
I told you what Jesus said. I know how you guys argue. I've talked to enough Muslims over the years.
Open your heart for the truth.
He's running away. He's running away. That's what they do when they lose the argument. They run.
Even though these verses in the Bible also, they hear they don't hear, they see they don't see.
As the brother said, Summun Bukmun. Can you see brother Hamza? Oh, wait, Hamza's here. Which Hamza are we talking about? Alright guys, give me a second. I'm gonna put the mic in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing 1. Hold on. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Test. Yeah, guys. Okay. Use the rats. Is that supposed to be funny, mate? Jog on, son. Oh, Jazakallah khair. One second, guys. I'm gonna set up my. Hamza then said he will be there today. Inshallah. Let's hope. Inshallah. It's good news. That will be good news. Inshallah. Guys, give me a second. I just need to set up my other tripod, please. Sorry. Does you know that apostate prophet is here today? Hopefully, inshallah, Hamza can debate with him, inshallah, and school him. Yeah, we need someone for him today. The apostate prophet. He's been running his mouth off online as well. Apostate prophet. That grifter. Alaikum salam, Aaron. Welcome back, bro. Ali's gonna be live today, innit? Around 6. Ali Dawa. Excuse me. Yeah, perhaps you're right. Should have mentioned his name. Excellent.
Every time it's brought up on the schedule, but it's mother and father. It's a primordial.
Have you? Time.
Meaning that it's there.
Guys playing music, I don't know what.
Believe in God is with
Sorry,
Aduh, what's ra'ina ya?
Give me a second. Video, I know.
Aduh, what's ra'ina ya?
Hi. One second. Why do you play music?
So the Prophet made mention of this, and he said, but it's mother and father, and you may inculcate within it Judaism, Christianity, or Zoroastrianism, meaning that the environment that you're essentially in.
What's going on? Why is it not charging? Sorry guys, give me a second.
Yeah.
1 second guys, 1 minute, please. Please, I'm very... 1 second guys. Yeah?
Your source.
Okay.
Everything that exists that we've been warmed up with those things that we can't see with our eyes. So essentially, there is the independent creative that God created in the I'll break it down. There is the source itself, which is independent of the necessary being. Whilst everything that brings into existence is entirely dependent upon it, and so therefore is contingent upon this necessary being. So there's a verse in the Quran where when the Prophet recited this to one of his companion said that though he had faith in God, when he heard this verse, it was then that faith came and settled into his heart. And the verse is somewhat rhetorical in nature, but it says, created by nothing, humul khaliqun, or did they create themselves, or were they the creators of all that exists, the heavens and the earth? Nay, they have no certainty, meaning they have no certainty of knowledge. So if we take that first question, were they created by nothing? I think that's a profound metaphysical question, because essentially what it does, it whittles down the source of all creation down to either something bringing it into existence or nothing bringing it into existence. And the nothingness here is an absolute nothingness. It's not what some atheists like Lawrence Krauss describe as the vacuum, and when you ask them what the vacuum is, a vacuum being a synonym for nothingness, but when you ask them what that is, they say, well, it's the vacuum energy, which is essentially a sea of energy from which virtual particles arise. What we're talking about here is absolute nothingness, the absence of matter, energy, potential, whatever you can think of. And so I think it's a reasonable assumption, given the knowledge that we have of the world, given that you and I don't think we need to in fact, no one on this earth would dispute the intuitive nature of the present moment. I think the present moment is something that all human beings will recognize a priori, meaning instinctually. You don't need to establish proofs in regards to that. It's a properly basic belief. Philosophers will talk about
the nature of time,
which is physics, and how am I actually here, and what is my purpose? I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
But philosophers will argue about our existence currently,
Yeah.
But I won't argue with that.
Yeah.
You're saying neither of us would argue, but I won't either.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable.
Feel the present moment.
Yes.
But you're talking about one of the questions was, did the earth create beings on it?
Yeah, so I'll take it in stages, otherwise we'll make that massive leap. And I think the Quran, has given this threefold question in the way that it has, in order for human beings to rationally work their way through each category. So the category of nothingness, I was going to say to you, since we recognize the present, I'm sure you'll also recognize that what brought us to this present moment are those very many causes that we know and we see through our experiences in life. What science will refer to as a law of causality, through which we make inferences to the best explanation by looking at all those experiences that we have in the past and being able to make reasonable assumptions based upon all those causes regarding what will come thereafter.
Yeah. How we rationalize things.
Precisely. So when the Quran tells people to think and to think deeply, it's not asking them to make an impossible paradigm shift outside of their rationale. It's never going to ask human beings to
believe they're not a human, but they're a different animal, let's say.
No, just not to try and make sense of the world by going outside of the rational field.
So humans, we by our nature are incapable of understanding
the world around us.
Yeah, okay.
By this, because you hear some people say, well, maybe there's a way of thinking about the world beyond the rationale. Well, that's a self-defeating statement. You require the rationale to try and answer the question of whether there is a way of understanding the world without the rationale.
Yeah.
So it's a loop.
Yes.
Yeah. So whenever anyone says this, I tend to point out to them, well, that's self-defeating, because you need the rationale in order to ask questions about whether the rationale is required or not. Mm-hmm. So these causes and effects, we would say, extend...
But you're basically saying that Islam is not anti-science. That would suggest Islam is not anti-science to the highest level.
To the highest level.
Like
in fact,
monomolecular or subatomic level.
To the subatomic, from the subatomic level.
To the astrological.
Down to the point of the origin of the universe.
Yes. to the greatest things. In fact, I'll just give this as a way for you to appreciate this. The Quran actually says that we will show them our signs, meaning God is saying, we will show them our creative signs within the furthest horizons and also within themselves until it becomes manifest to them that this, the Quran, is the truth. And is it not enough for them that their Lord is a witness over all things? So the Quran actually...
The Lord being Allah.
Allah. The creator of all things. Allah being the name of God in the Arabic language.
Okay. So Muhammad is a prophet. He's not considered God.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, for us...
He's the messenger of God.
That's it. We don't... Unlike the Christians, we think it is the greatest sin to ascribe partners in the worship of God, whether that be human beings or anything else from creation. Because why? Because everything that's created is contingent upon the Creator.
So that suggests there's no hierarchy in Islam.
By way of worship, no. There's only the Creator. We don't have this idea that there are divine hierarchy of divine beings.
Pope and bishops and cardinals.
No. In terms of giving the divine nature to something in creation, that's what I'm talking about. The hierarchy of divine beings. Like, for instance, the Christians say there is the Father.
Yeah.
And then he sent his Son,
yeah.
And the Son is begotten of the Father, but the Son is divine.
Yeah.
But we see Jesus as, like all the prophets and messengers, whether they be Abraham, Isaac, Ishmael, David, Joshua, you name them, we recognize them to be just human beings like us, except that they've been purified by God, and they receive revelation from God. The same was true of Muhammad. Muhammad came through the line of Ishmael, by the way, through the Arabs, and all the other prophets and messengers came through the line of Isaac. But we know that, according to the Bible, God blessed both the seeds of Abraham, both Isaac and Ishmael. But I digress. So going back to the point about whether nothing can bring anything into existence, if nothingness, which is the absence of all things, cannot bring the universe into existence, then there must have been something outside of the universe that brought the universe into existence.
Yeah.
Now this something can either have a beginning like the universe, or it is eternal. If it has a beginning, the same questions we're asking of the universe, we have to ask of this thing that we claim brought the universe into existence, but has a beginning. Now, if it has a beginning, then we have to ask ourselves, well, what brought that into existence for it to then bring the universe into existence? And what we get is an infinite regress that turns into a vicious regress. There's no way of...
So in other words, there's no way to understand these things,
Precisely.
comprehend them fully.
Precisely. So therefore, the only other option left is that the source that brought the universe into existence must be eternal. Now, this source cannot be almost mechanical. It can't be in the sense of being immaterial. It has to be a source that has potentiality because it decided to bring the universe into existence. And something that doesn't have the potential is as good as not existing. It must have a certain level of power. You and I, we have power. We exercise it all the time to get to one place to another. That's one of the attributes that we recognize by necessity. This source also must have power because it must have had the power to bring the universe into existence. Bring it into existence and then sustain it thereafter. This source has to have a certain level of knowledge because we're being told that the universe was established upon 4 constants, these fundamental constants that the scientists are telling us exist. Electromagnetism, gravity, and the 2 nuclear forces, the weak and the strong. And they are telling us that these forces must have been finely tuned to some degree, because if they hadn't been, then either the universe wouldn't have begun, or the universe would, if it began, it would remain inert. But we know that's not true. The universe, with this programming, if you will, it transformed from a point of perpetual chaos to perpetual harmony. A type of inbuilt building mechanism that transformed from a point...
Harmony outside of humanity.
Yes. Humanity. We're talking about atheism.
Because
so
within humanity, with great conflict.
Yeah, sadly. Yes. So going back to the question, were they created by nothing or was the source that brought everything into existence, the only answer we now have is that this source has necessary attributes. It must be alive, because only a thing that is alive has volition, power, and knowledge. The fact that this thing brought the universe into existence and placed these fine-tuned parameters within creation tells us that this thing must have a certain level of wisdom. Now, wisdom in the Islamic tradition is defined as putting everything in its rightful place. putting everything in its rightful place. And in fact, the same definition is given for justice as well, which is quite interesting. So the first question was, or were they created by nothing? Nothing can't create anything, therefore the source that brought everything into existence is something that is alive and has attributes. Once you recognize that, I think it has a profound effect on how we look at life, or it should have a profound effect. The next question, or did we create ourselves? It's obvious we didn't create ourselves. Our mother and father did that, and their mother and father before them. Or were they the creators of the universe? Well, we're part of the universe, we're part of the whole, and so the whole has a beginning, and that beginning harkens back to the answer to the first question, which was that something brought everything into existence. And so therefore, when God says that those people who deny the answers to these three questions, they have no certainty, it's essentially certainty of knowledge. They will never be able to reach certainty of knowledge. They'll always waver. So theists...
But they shouldn't need to be certain of knowledge, is what you're suggesting.
No, they'll never be able to reach certain knowledge in regards to what brought the universe into existence.
Yeah.
Usually
the Old Testament, I think, talks about the whole 7 days. The earth was created in 7 days and rested on the seventh.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, Islam follows the Old Testament to some extent.
To some degree, to some level of degree.
So in that creationist respect.
Yeah. So we believe in the Quran also. God says that He created the heavens and the earth in 6 days.
Yeah. Okay. Which is
the Quran says that He did. The Creator of everything did not rest. Right. So that's one distinction that the Quran No, it actually makes a conscious correction of the previous scripture.
Right.
We don't believe that God rested and was refreshed. The Quran explicitly states that that He does not rest.
Okay.
So when we've established this, the question then arises, well, do we owe this source something by way of thanks and gratitude? Because you and I, for instance, and this goes back to our understanding of the fitrah. The fitrah also establishes within human...
I don't know what the fitrah is.
Oh, the fitrah,
you may have spent a while to explain
that primordial state that every child is born upon.
Oh, okay.
The recognition of...
this kind of sourceful energy, or energy drawn from the source.
Yeah, you could put it like that. I guess you could put it like that. So the fitrah, what it also establishes are those fundamental laws that human beings require in order to make propositional truth claims and be in a position to be able to verify those. So for instance, the bi-valued laws of logic, I'm not sure whether you've heard of them. The bi-valued laws of logic have it that the law of bivalence, the law of excluded middle, and the law of non-contradiction. The law of non-contradiction is the most famous of them because you can't make sense of the world, neither can you make any truth claims without taking that as a given. Taking that as a given, because the law of non-contradiction has it that something and its opposite cannot be true at the same time and in the same respect.
So this is Muhammad's teaching.
No, okay, that's a very good question. The law of non-contradiction is so basic that the very foundation of Islam, which is the Shahada, which is the declaration of faith, which allows a non-Muslim to become a Muslim, that has within it the basic understanding of the formulation of the law of non-contradiction. And I'll break that down for you. The Shahada is La.
But are you saying that the law of non-contradiction is a scientific thing, not related to, it's a secular thing, not related to Islam?
No, I'm saying it's related to Islam. It's related to all people, and it is the bedrock of rational thought and thinking.
But is this shared by other Abrahamic faiths?
Yes. I mean, I don't believe any Abrahamic faith, I don't believe any religion on earth would deny the fact that the law of non-contradiction is required.
But is this a modern
to make truth
term?
Claims.
Is this a modern term?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's been formalized by the ancients, if you will, but it's been understood by other cultures, the Chinese, the Hindus, the Indians, I should say, the Muslims, the Greeks. So La ilaha illallah. So La ilaha illallah.
If you actually look at history,
if you don't mind, I'm actually speaking to you.
Contradiction is actually something that you will find in many ancient cultures where they actually believe that contradictions can be true. Actually, the idea of non-contradiction comes out of the 1800s.
No, it doesn't. It was actually formalized by Aristotle. the law of non-contradiction was formalized as A and not A is false. I mean, the fact that you don't know
Aristotle
that is
wrote
just
A and not A.
Unbelievable.
Wait, 1 second. Aristotle wrote A and not A.
No, I formalized it in the modern sense. But we have philosophers in the past who recognize the law of non-contradiction. The fact that you don't know that is extraordinary. So this guy's a Christian. He's also a heckler. He came here to try and disrupt. Because why? I'll tell you why.
Okay, go ahead.
The Christians actually deny the law of non-contradiction through their belief, despite them recognizing, that they cannot make a truth claim without the law of non-contradiction.
Yeah, you can.
Do you know how? I'll tell you how. A and not A is an impossibility. You can't have something that has an essence and has attributes and exist in the opposite way at the same time in the same respect, because it's an impossibility. I'll give you an example. If God is ever living, would the term temporarily eternal make sense to you?
Well, define it.
Temporarily eternal. I don't think temporarily eternal requires definition. Eternal
I think it does,
is something that has no beginning and no end.
Okay.
And temporary is the very antithesis of no beginning and no end.
Okay.
So therefore, does the term temporarily eternal make example? Can God cease to exist? Given that the very definition of God is that he's ever living. He will never cease to exist. Ask yourself, is that possible?
The Israelis probably have an atomic bomb to wipe them out at this stage.
Yeah, you're right. They do. They probably would.
So I guess the answer is yes, then.
They probably would.
Right?
So you see how they went quiet? Because when you go with these intuitive truths, it says that he's also not eternal. That's a contradiction in terms. So that thing cannot be true. It can't even be defined as a thing.
So that isn't true, actually. So
that isn't true.
Here's the funny thing. The law of non-contradiction.
That's why these Christians believe that Jesus is God.
So there are some cases,
in some cases,
for example, in the quantum states, where somehow, by observation, particles seem to exist in more than one place at one time.
By the way, this is a Christian.
Now,
all he does is come to heckle. Watch how I'll refute him
very small,
within 30 seconds
of our reality. So it appears that there are some cases that actually have the law of contradiction occurring, but it isn't a contradiction. So that's why we have things like, for example, quantum logic.
Now check this out.
If something works in most cases,
let's take that as
it works in all cases.
Yeah. So let's take that as a proposition that quantum logic has it that something can exist in one state and the other at the same time. That's a propositional claim. That's either true or it's false. Now, in order for us to determine its truth or falsity, it presupposes the law of non-contradiction. If the person says not necessarily, which I know he will, what then arises is a paradox. The paradox is the truth claim that is made, which is that quantum logic has it that something can exist and not exist at the same time, or something exists in one way and the opposite at the same time, can be true and false at the same time, because he's denied. Yeah, did that make sense to you, sir?
No, it didn't make any sense.
Can I ask a different question?
You prove yourself 3 times.
No worries. You know what? I'm so confident. Just give me 1 second. I'm so confident that the people at home listening on this, I could walk away from here with absolute certainty that I've just refused. Foundational law.
It is foundational.
What did he say? What did he say?
It just works in most cases.
What did he say? He gave a proposition.
It does.
He gave a proposition. He said, He said that within quantum mechanics there is this state of affairs which has it that something can exist in one way and its opposite at the same time. That's what he said, right? Right.
Well, no, that's not what I said.
That's a truth. Now that's a truth claim. No matter what he says, that's whatever he says. Now the truth claim can either be true or false. But if you deny the law of non-contradiction, it can be both true and false at the same time, which places him in a quandary. How does he now prove that his propositional claim is true or false? By denying the law of non-contradiction. So as you can see, there's no way around it. No matter when he opens his mouth, when he opens his mouth to try and deny this law, he's already self-defeated himself. Like I said, I refuted him within 30 seconds.
You're talking about the the eternality of God.
Yes.
Okay? So his origins go back a long way if it's eternal.
Yes. Not long way, forever. But he's eternal.
Forever. And we can verify through science that the planets are a certain age, like billions of years old, or goodness knows what. I don't know what the. I'm just guessing.
It's a long time.
Okay.
14.6 billion years old, they say.
You know, on a
Okay, so why did he take his time about creating humanity?
That's a very good question. Because
Take 20
Allah,
billion years about it.
do you remember that?
If he built it all in 6 days.
Yeah, so the 6 days, by the way, it's 6 epochs. In the Arabic language, yom is epochs.
It also means just days.
It can also mean days, so therefore the
same
term
thing
is
as the
not.
Bible.
So therefore the term is not unequivocal; it's equivocal. Meaning, we determine the definition of the term in relation to the.
You go in. They
So when it is applied in relation to God creating the heavens and the earth, it's 6 epochs, not 20. Yes, divisions. That's it. Not 6 24 period.
Well, actually,
24 periods,
in his
24 hour
Hadith
periods.
tradition, they think that God literally makes like one thing on a Monday, another thing on a Tuesday, another thing on a Wednesday, another thing on a Thursday. I can show
You say Megan?
I said 6 words. You say in 1 hour. How is that?
I'm going to address the big elephant in the room, which is that his God had to create.
Oh, so he's running.
He had to create, and then he rested. Did you see how when I put that to you, the man was silent? And did you see how he went quiet when I refuted him in relation to the law of contradiction, the law of non-contradiction? So the reason why that is
simply just means ceasing from work. So if we say that, for example, that God made things in certain
Chris, are you with him, by the way?
60
Are you with him?
And then in the last
No, I thought you were a reasonable individual.
and that would be him quote unquote resting. We believe that when we talk
It's me and Isa and your
Bible,
friend.
we use analogy.
I think we had a brief conversation. But it was a good conversation. Get my point across. But I refuse to have a conversation with him, Chris, because I'll tell you why. We've had experiences with him in the past, him and Little Bob, who's pushing a sort of far right agenda.
The guy who got beaten by Muslims last week.
Yeah, well, he, the one who shoved in a microphone and got into.
My phone was stolen by Hashem.
I watched it on video. His phone was stolen.
Maybe I need to watch the video.
Took his phone.
Well, Chris, maybe I need to watch. Chris, you're presupposing that I watched the video, right? So maybe I need to watch the video. But I'm talking about those very many videos that I've watched where this individual, he purposefully comes to Stratford, gets in our personal space, Chris, and tries to get the Muslims to react. Now, I don't think that's. I think that's disingenuous.
I don't think Islam
Chris, come on.
is compatible with atheism.
If someone gets in your personal space,
Siraj gets in our personal space.
No, but we never went to them. They come to us, Chris.
Gets in our personal space.
David and Little. Chris,
come on, you see
be fair, my friend. Be fair.
This is a place.
Listen, I know, but when you actually go out of your way to go to a particular people, I know you don't do it.
But we can.
I've never seen that before. I'm talking about him. I'm saying, why would you hang around with an individual who is friends with another individual who pushes a far right agenda and is a racist through and through? I don't. Well, I wouldn't associate with them. I would be
I'm not saying that they are. I'm saying
condemn
that
them.
they are. I will associate with whoever I want to, just like you do.
Well, I don't associate with anyone.
Not giving enough electricity.
Extremists. I will not associate with the Muslims who go around doing things that are wrong. So can you say the same thing, Chris?
Yeah, I can say.
So why are you hanging around with him for? When he goes around purposefully, getting into people's spaces, looking to get a reaction from them, and when he gets a reaction, what happens?
That's your point of view.
But no one sees it.
There's evidence for this, so it's not my point of view.
Show me a video.
There's video
of him being violent.
Okay, let me just on camera. Let me just get this from you. Are you denying that the far right take videos?
Who is the far right? I think Islam is the far right.
So you're denying that the far right do this? I just want to get. Why are you denying that?
Wait. Are women who are veiled are not allowed to...
I'm not going to get into that conversation until you answer my question. I'm not going to get into that conversation until you answer my question. Because I need to know whether you're a sympathizer towards the far right.
The far right is Islam.
Thank you, Chris.
The far
You've answered everything I need to know.
right.
Thank you.
If you
Thank
say
you.
to a woman,
I guess the joke is on me, right? For judging you to be a person who's reasonable.
women have the
so
liberal-
here on in, I will tell
Basically,
Muslims to keep away from you.
Because I said that you think that far right is...
Yes, I think that's an extremely important thing. So I'm not going to associate with the far right. I'm not going to get into that, Chris, because you've given me everything I need to. No, thank you very much.
Liberal or democratic?
Don't answer him, Ikhwan. Do not answer him. The guy is obviously a far right sympathizer.
I don't
Far right
sympathize with
sympathizer.
Islam. I don't sympathize with Islam.
So we'll leave it there, inshallah.
I don't
So,
believe
my friend,
women
would
need
you
to come
like
from the far
to
right.
carry this conversation forward, or shall we call it a day, or what? Given that we were rudely interrupted by, lo and behold, Christians, because they're so insecure that they cannot.
Record all the microphones.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
It shows you how insecure Muslims are. They have to just capture every conversation they can have.
Have a video of the far right individual here who
a video of this Muhammadan
who has a hatred for Muslims.
This guy's hatred for the West. He wants to dominate it and turn it into.
So anyway, what's your name, by the way? What's your name? Andrew Hamza. Listen, I appreciate the time that you've given me.
The same name as the Scottish former First Minister.
Yes.
Hamza Youssef.
Yes, Hamza Youssef. Yes.
Hamza or Hamza?
Hamza.
Same name.
Yeah, same name, but spelled but it's the same name. I think
Mehdi, you know Mehdi Hassan?
Yes.
People seem to pronounce his name different every time. Like some people say.
So I hope I've given you enough for you to appreciate that Islam is far different from other religions in that
It's the same thing.
it appeals to the human rationale.
It doesn't.
And it actually encourages the advancement of science and rational thought. Not like the Christians who give you a concept of God that is mentally oppressive, where they say God is all knowledgeable, but he did not know the hour.
So
you know what I mean?
When you compare the West to Muslim countries, where's the advancement there?
You see where he's going now?
Yeah.
He's running to the Muslim countries. He will not address. He will never address
You said Islam.
the logical problem of the Trinity.
Okay,
because
I
why?
will.
I'll tell you why. Because if God is all knowledgeable, there is never a time that he can never be not all knowledgeable. Which is the law of non-contradiction.
Okay.
But then Jesus says that he does not know the hour.
All right.
Now the Christians have an excuse for this. They say, it was a functional declaration. Oh, really? Was it?
Yeah.
Have you read Mark chapter 13? Have you looked at the context?
Yeah.
Have you looked at what Mark 13? The fool who makes of himself, right? 1335 is a funny one. It's a funny verse because it was made famous in a film that many consider the greatest Hollywood movie ever made, Shawshank Redemption. Have you seen that? Yeah, very good movie, right?
So, but before that,
look how he interjects. Look how he interjects.
Before
right?
that, so you said it was made famous. So before, no one knew about Mark.
Look how I'm going to refute him in regards to Mark 13:32. He thinks I don't know, right?
Go for it.
So this film is funny because the warden, remember the warden goes up to Andy Dufresne, and the warden sees Andy Dufresne with the Bible in his hand, right? Now, this is a refutation of those Christians who claim that when Jesus says, "I do not know the hour," this is a functional proclamation. It's not one.
It contained the stone pit, didn't it?
Yeah, that too. But this is in relation to Jesus not knowing the hour, and yet so apparently being all knowledgeable. So the warden goes to Dufresne. He says, "Good to see you reading the Bible." Right? And Dufresne goes, and he goes, "Any favorite passages?" And Dufresne goes, something like, "Watch ye, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh." Right? So he's and then he goes, "Oh, I've always loved that verse." Right? So the verse is a very interesting one because it contextualizes Mark 13:32, where Jesus says, "I do not know the hour, neither the Son nor the angels in heaven, but the Father who is the true God." Right? Now, it can't be a functional proclamation because it is a proclamation of actual knowledge that Jesus does not know the hour. Because the verse that Andy Dufresne actually recites, he says, "Ye know not when the master of the house cometh, whether he comes." Check this out, it's a parable, right? The parables always have a meaning behind them. Whether he comes in the morning, whether he comes in the evening, or whether the rooster crows, or whether he comes at night. In other words, the master does not know. The master doesn't know. So The master know not when. So the person does not know when the master cometh, right? So check this out.
Try again, man.
If Jesus is claiming functional knowledge or a functional proclamation, why is he giving this parable which is clearly determining that a person does not know some type of knowledge? Did you hear that? It's humans. That's not the point. The point is that Jesus is saying he does not know the hour.
Andrew, the answer is very simple.
Yeah, go on. Let's have a listen to this answer.
Right here, you have the same verse, Mark 13:33. You have the English, the Greek writings, and the pronunciation.
Oh, he's going to go to the Greek, is
So right here, it says, concerning now the day, that's all the hour.
They love it. Seems like I'm a magnet or something.
It says, concerning now the day.
Chris, Andrew, you know what the funny thing is? Same thing happened to the Prophet Muhammad.
No one believed in him at his time. So
because they're so
now
insecure that they will not come to evangelize. They only come here to do one thing: to stop the Muslims from evangelizing.
In heaven,
neither the Son, but
it doesn't say but.
But
it
the
says,
Father.
If not the Father.
No.
So right here, there's a clause in the Greek. They may, if not. So to say that if the Father doesn't know the hour, then the Son doesn't know the hour either. But he already admitted earlier that the Father knows the hour. So by extension, I should say, the Son also knows the hour.
So Andrew, check this out.
It is simply called something where there is a counterfactual dependency.
Now check this out.
Where something would not occur if not caused by something else. So that first thing, the antecedent, the first cause, would be the Father, and then the secondary cause would be the Son. But both of them are engaging in a single action of knowing the hour.
Did you hear that?
So simply, if you
both of them are engaged in the single action of knowing the hour. So ask yourself this: Jesus came to teach the truth, right?
He has to deal with the verse.
Is he lying? Is he lying or telling the truth when he says that I do not know the hour?
It doesn't say that.
But the Father knows the hour.
It doesn't say that anywhere here.
And then what does he do?
It doesn't say that.
He clarifies it by giving a parable, which has it that the person does not know when the master will come to the house.
Andrew, can you show me here where it says I don't know the hour?
It's clearly, it has nothing to do with any grammatical functionality of the language. It is to do with the fact that Jesus is clearly stating.
I don't know the hour here. Well, where is that? I don't see it. So he said that, but it's not here.
Check this out.
So clearly he can't read.
Read the NIV version of the Bible.
Oh, okay.
Read the RSV version of the Bible.
We'll read those versions.
Check this out.
In English.
Read the King James, right? Don't listen to David, because David obviously is an expert in the Greek language.
Okay.
Oh, he's an expert. He knows Greek. Right?
He's an expert in English.
He's an expert in the English language.
Well,
but don't read these experts in the Greek and the English language. 32 scholars of the highest eminence, backed by 50 cooperating denominations.
Name two.
I don't need to.
Okay.
I'm making the point here that the was written by 30. Is he going to deny the fact that his experts wrote the Bible? So who are you going to take your knowledge from?
I don't know who they are.
The experts or this David the Doofus? The David the Doofus who doesn't know what's going on.
Name an expert.
You said I can't. I don't need to. I don't need to.
You're lying then.
Well, I didn't say I knew the names of the experts.
Then don't
All I need to do is to explicitly state that these were written by the experts.
Prove it's true.
So anyway, Andrew, thanks for your time.
When was the translation of the Quran written that gets handed out at rallies?
In the English?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm not too sure.
In the 1990s.
No, it wasn't.
Science National.
That's
in the 1990s.
That's absolute rubbish. That's absolute rubbish.
It's the 1990s.
Thank you for. He's asking about when the translation was first done.
That's what he said.
As soon as I started talking to him, this lady, she came on purpose,
for free at rally.
Second guess you.
It's the 1990s.
Right? He's trying to second guess you. But the person religion, because you know why?
Because they used to read in English. Science National.
Because this is the issue.
It's the blue.
They're so insecure that they will not evangelize. They don't come here to evangelize. Being rude and interjecting the Muslims. But you know what, Andrew, I'll tell you this.
I didn't do him yet.
No matter how much they try it, we have converts coming to Islam week in, week out.
Doesn't mean anything.
People, that's to us.
People become
because
Satanists.
Demonizing Islam and have been doing for the past 20 years.
That's a lie.
He's nodding his head, so that's more than enough.
You're lying.
The fact that
one article in the last year that apparently
That's made in Bangladesh.
Published
that was 10
this
years
year.
Ago, you're lying.
Show us. Show us. Do a Google search.
Okay.
And so it's been recorded, so people, guys, you can check this up on Google.
Ago, man.
They actually said that Islam is the fastest growing religion in the West. And funnily enough, Christians have been losing a lot.
Well, here's a bit of news for you.
No worries.
In Galway, which is west of Ireland, which is really rural Ireland, the number one name for male christenings is Muhammad.
Oh wow, that's amazing. So can you repeat that?
They're not very creative with names, that's all.
In Galway, which was really rural Ireland, it's the capital of Connacht, the number one name of Baptist.
God is great. Because you know what? Our Prophet gave us prophecies that are profound. One of which was that there will come a time where not a single household on this earth, Islam will not have entered therein.
Funny enough, his prophet also said
get out of here.
that
Listen,
Islam
I appreciate your time.
between two mosques at the end of days. So actually, it appears that Islam is going to apparently like kind of blow out
David.
And crunch up like a big bang and a big crunch. Yeah.
Nice one, David. Andrew, sorry, Andrew.
Have a great day, man. And please stay from Islam.
Yeah. Have a good one. Have a good one.
You're very smart. But you try.
We'll leave that to the people at home to decide. That's all it is.
That's my question, by the way.
Sad, seriously, sad. I'm really disappointed. Really disappointed.
We didn't say anything of substance.
Yeah.
No.
Give it to
Take this. Add this. Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Akhi, yalla bless you. What do you do?
Guys, my phone is kind of low battery. I'm gonna come back in half an hour, inshallah. I'm gonna charge it. Jazakallah khair.